In this video, I will show you a 5-step method to find out the best stock. I will practically show you the entire process. I will find the name of the best stock in August 2022 and I will compare the name of the stocks with the previous quarter results. In this age of information, everything is available on a quick Google search. You must have searched a lot on the internet that which is the best stock for investment. And I'm sure you must have got a lot of good stock suggestions already before landing on this video. Most of you already know the name of good stocks like Reliance, Infosys, TCS, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Bajaj Finance, and many other legendary mid caps and small caps like Navin Fluorine, Deepak Nitrite. But when it comes to finally put real money into the stock market, it becomes very difficult to pick one or two stocks. You will agree that it is not a good idea to invest in each and every stocks you come across, because for that purpose you already have the option to invest in mutual funds. And since you have decided that you are not going to invest in mutual fund, you want to invest in an individual stock of your choice. You always want to pick the best stock in the present time. Because changing industry scenario and some other factors can make a stock yes or no for the investment. So if you decide to invest in stocks, it is very important to find out the best stocks at present. For that purpose, we need a logical method so that we can use it from time to time to find out the best stock in real time. So today, I am going to show you a 5-step method to find out the best stocks for investment right now. This method is based on logic and factual data. I will apply this method in each segment, that is small cap, mid cap and large cap segments. And I will find the best stock in each of the 3 categories. We may call these stocks champion stocks. There are some other methods also where we can find out some hidden gems, and those methods are a little different, which we can discuss in our next videos. But this video is only focused to find out the champion stocks. So let's begin with the method. I am going to divide this method into 5 steps, and I will explain each and every step in detail by showing you the complete process on my computer screen. After that, I will announce the name of the champion stocks as of August 2022. And after that, I am going to show you the name of the previous quarter champion stocks and we will compare the results. At the end of this video, I am also going to give you 2 very important tips which will help you to understand how and where to use this method. So let's see the process. I am on my computer screen now, and so let's open the Money Control website. And then we will jump onto the mutual fund section by clicking here on mutual funds. Then we go to mutual fund screener by clicking here. Now we click on filter. Then we choose the fund category. Then we select only large cap funds. Then we click on fund rank and ratio. And then we choose 3, 4 and 5-star fund. And then we apply the filter. And now you can see the list of almost all the major mutual funds in the large cap stock category. Large cap funds mean that these mutual funds have a major investment in large cap funds. So next is our step 2. We have our list of all large cap funds ready on the screen. And now you will see the mutual fund details, and we will note down some details in a separate sheet. And now we come to this section, top 10 stocks in portfolio on this page. This list of stocks shows how much percentage of total portfolio is allocated to the top 10 stocks. For example, this mutual fund has given a maximum allocation to funds to ICICI Bank stock. And here we will copy the name of the first stock in the list and paste it into a separate Excel sheet or Google sheet, whatever you use, with the name of fund and stock sector. So we have to repeat this process for all the mutual funds on our list. This may seem a little bit time consuming, but trust me, it will not take more than 5 to 10 minutes and it will be worth it when you will see the results. But right now you do not need to worry, as I have completed this exercise for you at full speed. So it will save some of the time. So process is complete, and now we have completed the exercise and the list of top stocks is ready. So now let's move to step 3, and we will repeat this entire process for mid caps stocks also. So here is the speed up version of the entire process to save up time. And now after completing the mid-cap stock section, we will move to step 4. And let's repeat the entire process for small cap also. But here is a little modification in this process for a small cap. Here we will note down top 2 stocks of each fund, not one. Because being a small cap stock, we will need larger data set to arrive at a proper conclusion. So here is the speed up version of the entire process to save your time. So after completing this step, we have 3 lists of stocks, one for large cap, one for mid cap, and one for small cap. And this is the part where the magic happens. We will now see which stock is top choice for the maximum number of funds. So here is the large cap stock list, and you can see the ICICI Bank is the number 1 choice of 5 funds, and no other stocks even come close. So ICICI Bank is the clear winner in the large cap category. And let's see the result of other categories also. Here is the result of mid cap category. You can see that Tube Investment is the number 1 choice of the maximum mutual funds in the mid cap category. 2 mutual funds have made it number 1 choice. So we will declare it a winner in this category. And the last category, small cap, which is the favorite category of retail traders, retail investors. And you can see here is a tie between the 3 stocks. Credit Access Grameen, Fine Organics, Tube Investment. All the 3 stocks comes as a winner. But this is not the end of the story, because if we carefully look at the data, we can draw some interesting conclusion. So let's discuss the conclusions one by one, category wise. So this is after seeing the result of the large cap segment, we can say that mutual funds are bullish on the banking sector, and the story of Indian economy cannot be written without banks. ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank are the favorite bank of investors. And apart from banks, Reliance is the only top choice in large cap segment of funds. So this was the conclusion for large cap segment. And now we will conclude some points from mid cap stock analysis. So by looking at the mid cap stock result, we can say that funds are bullish on stock ancillary because you can see the Tube Investment is the winner. And another conclusion, we can say that Persistent System Limited is the top choice in IT segment. In mid-cap segment, Persistent System is the top choice. And on going through the small cap results, we can conclude that Tube Investment of India is the number 1 choice because it was also the top choice in mid segment also. And if you want to choose a stock from chemical sector, then Fine Organics is the obvious choice. And Persistent System Limited is again the part of list. So you can say that Persistent System is the only IT stock in both segment, small cap and mid cap. So if you want to select a small cap or mid cap stock from the IT segment, you can go with Persistent System. So final verdict, I am going to say the final verdict. ICICI Bank is the top largest bank, and Tube Investment, Persistent System, Credit Access Grameen, Fine Organics are the good choice for a small and mid cap stock. And you know what were the winners of the stocks of last quarter? ICICI Bank, Persistent System and KPIT were the winners in the last quarter. And you can see the KPIT is missing this time. So this can help you to take a decision and you may adjust your portfolio accordingly. You may now ask why you mixed up all the small cap and mid cap stocks at the end. Because when it comes to seeing in broader perspective of investment, there is not much difference is understood in small cap and mid cap stock. So this is the end of the final verdict. But wait, before you leave the video, I want to tell you the best time frame to run this entire process. You must understand that in this world of gold rush, do not blindly put your money into everything you see or you conclude. Check all the champion stocks on each parameter of fundamental analysis. And in my next video, I will share the best method to check the stock on gold standard. And only then, when you are 100% sure that the stock is a yes at every parameter, then only you should put your money in the stock. Now, come back to the point. You might ask, what is the best time frame to run this process? I would suggest you run this process once every quarter, 1 month after the close of quarter, because by that time, most of the companies would have declared the result and you will get the latest information. For example, last quarter ended on 30th June 2022. So we should run this process after 30th July 2022. Like I did, I ran this process today on 6th of August 2022. And last but not the least, this is not the only method to identify stock